If you have not subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe immediately and even share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to like it.
Welcome to April, Virgo. You are known for your intelligence, but it can be hard to calm down your busy mind. Last month asked you to unwind and usher in relaxation. On Wednesday, April 3rd, Messenger Mercury planet enters confident Aries in your 8th house of sex, death, and communication. Even when you're trying to lay low, productivity is important to you, both in your personal and professional life. You aren't afraid to point out flaws and, though you may just be trying to help, sometimes others think you're being overly critical. This transit asks you to reevaluate your communication tactics, and not be afraid to try a more compassionate approach. On the new moon in Aries on Sunday, April 14th, try out a way of getting your message across with a crush or lover by simply giving them a compliment. Don't sugarcoat things, honesty is too important to you. Tell them how you're feeling, including exactly why you appreciate them. The 8th house also rules sex, so intimacy may also be in the cards for you. Lover planet Venus enters sensual Taurus and your 9th house of philosophy on Wednesday, April 18th. It's still important to tell your loved ones how much you appreciate them, but you also have to take care of yourself, Virgo. This transit appeals to your intellectual nature and encourages you to explore the manner in which you love. It's also an ideal time to explore your sexual orientation, gender, or relationship format, if you've been curious about those things. When the weather gets warmer and luxurious Taurus season begins on Monday, April 22nd, you feel encouraged to get outside and socialize, while following pandemic safety protocols, of course. On this same date, your ruling planet, communicator Mercury, enters Taurus and your 9th house of philosophy. This transit is another opportunity to tell your dates, crushes, or partner exactly how you're feeling. If you want to try something new, now is a lucky time to do so. On Friday, April 27th, fighter planet Mars enters emotional Cancer and your 11th house of friends. Because of the COVID-19 vaccine and warmer weather, more people will be able to get together safely. Who knows, you may even be able to do something like see your best friend for the first time in a year. You are warriors for surviving this, and it's okay to show your feelings. Crying with friends during a picnic in the park is a perfect way to spend Taurus season. You've got a lot on your mind this month, Virgo, and you don't feel ready to talk about it. With Mercury, your planet, in retrograde, you'd rather keep it hush-hush than make any mistakes. You've been feeling the transformative energy around you rerouting you to the direction you're supposed to be in. You respect it, but it doesn't make this uncomfortable moment better. However, you are Virgo, there is nothing that revised routines and healthier habits can't fix. You're just getting yourself ready for the task. However, there are times in which we have to dig deeper to get to the root of the problem. This eclipse will show how you tend to hold your cards close to your chest when it comes to your motivations, passions, and excitement, as if you were to get too excited then something would go wrong. Come on, Virgo, you know that's not the right approach. Let yourself believe that good things can happen. As the sun enters Taurus, you'll feel a push to believe in yourself more. Make this a month of empowerment, of honing your routines to feel like your best possible self. It's a good time to shake things up a little, seeing a new perspective can be uncomfortable but will prove immensely helpful in your journey. April stands to be a decisive month for creating more spaciousness in your life to travel, learn, and live abroad. But this is very much a one-door opening because another one closed scenario. There may be key relationships and business collaborations ending for you this month, or at least reaching the end of a particular road and being forced to evolve. Divorces are always heavy and mired in particulars, and the particulars of this transition might consume a lot of your attention this month. But there's a pretty considerable silver lining to all of this, especially if the dissolution of this joint venture represents the dissolution of the thing that was preventing you from embracing the adventure of a lifetime. Mercury will be retrograde from April 1st through 25, and this represents the part of the story where you're handling the logistics of your shared assets, reconsolidating your debt, or submitting all the necessary paperwork to change your tax structure. All the usual Mercury retrograde rules apply. Check your work and check it twice. The solar eclipse on the 8th, which is accompanied by a Mars-Saturn conjunction, emphasizes that this is probably a jarring and signification transition you're moving through, and that there may be no going back to what things were. It's an act of love and grace to acknowledge when something isn't working anymore, and to honor what you had by letting it become whatever it needs to become next. The big liftoff moment is around the April 20th, when Jupiter and Uranus conjoin in the part of your chart associated with journeys of all kinds, international, educational, and existential. There may be tangible opportunities opening up for you to embark on a powerful experience, one that may involve airfare, books, or prayer beads. But don't overlook the significant shifts that are happening internally for you as well. The liberation of your soul is the bottom line of what's at stake, and the evolution of your perspective is about to bear lots of fruit. Things are going to be red hot for you this month as the sun is in your fellow fire sign Aries. Tap into this fiery energy to ignite passions and dive headfirst into romantic conquests that light your soul on fire. Pardon the cliché, but this month you're advised to think outside the box when it comes to work and creative ideas. Tap into the energy of the new moon eclipse in Aries to find the missing piece of the puzzle that is your latest career endeavor. You're gonna be all about your fam this month, especially around the full moon in Scorpio on the 24th. Scorpios are ride-or-dies who are fiercely loyal to their family and care deeply about their bloodline. In doing so, you will learn some value things about your nearest and dearest and ultimately, about yourself. A full moon in Scorpio on Monday, April 22nd lights up your third house of communication. This is a great time to communicate your sexual needs to a partner, or to masturbate to a fantasy. Relax and enjoy it. It is sensual Taurus season, after all. The next day, on Tuesday, April 30th, Pluto, the planet of transformation, begins its yearly retrograde. During this time, you'll find yourself continuing the work you started earlier this month of identifying previously ignored desires and bringing them to life. Have fun, and see you in May.
Subscribe to Highest Good. Thanks for watching.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.